together with the Dragoons and Uhlans, the Imperial and Royal Hussars, made up the cavalry of the Austro-Hungarian Army from 1867 to 1918, both in the Common Army and in the Hungarian Landwehr, where they were known as the Royal Hungarian Hussars. The Austrian monarchy, weakened by the losing the war against Prussia in 1866, had to effectively guarantee the autonomy of Kingdom of Hungary in the so-called Compromise of 15 March 1867. As a result, the Hungarian half of the empire immediately began to establish its own army, the Royal Hungarian Landwehr. The cavalry of the Hungarian Landwehr was made up of the Landwehr Hussars. Following the signing of the compromise, the Austrian half of the empire also started to build an army, the Imperial Royal Landwehr. The two new Landwehr forces thus existed alongside the Common Army, the Imperial Army of the whole empire. In effect, this meant that Austria-Hungary had three separate armies at the same time. Organization: the Common Army had 16 Hussar regiments and the Royal Hungarian Landwehr had 10. By tradition, the majority of the Hussars were recruited from the Hungarian lands, parts of which belong today to Serbia, Romania, including Transylvania and Banat, Croatia and Slovakia. The regiments, with a few exceptions, were all stationed there. The Imperial and Royal Cavalry regiments each had 2 divisions, each of 3 squadrons. The Imperial and Royal Hussars in 1914. A list of the Imperial and Royal Hussars regiments in 1914 is given below by short title: 1st Hussars, 2nd Hussars, 3rd Hussars, 4th Hussars, 5th Hussars, 6th Hussars, 7th Hussars, 8th Hussars, 9th Hussars, 10th Hussars, 11th Hussars, 12th Hussars number 12, 13th Hussars, 14th Hussars, 15th Hussars, 16th Hussars. Royal Hungarian Hussars. The regiments listed below were part of the Royal Hungarian Hussars, also known as the Royal Hungarian Honved Hussars, Honved being Hungarian for defense. English sources usually refer to regiments simply as e.g. the 1st Hussars or 1st Honved Hussars. 1st Hussars, 19th Cavalry Brigade, 5th Cavalry Division. Commander: Colonel Colbert Zeg von Daybach Freier von Hartunsuls, Die Barchizek Colbert Harties Salzibaro Esrade 2nd Hussars, 22nd Cavalry Brigade, 11th Cavalry Division. Commandant: Lieutenant Colonel Johann Flor Janos Esrades 3rd Hussars, 22nd Cavalry Brigade, 11th Cavalry Division. Commander: Lieutenant Colonel Arpad Csere Acute Py von Kisruzka Csere Acute Py Arpad Lesrades 4th Hussars. Iron 2 Squadrons, 23rd Infantry Division 3 and IV Squadrons, 20th Infantry Division 5 and VI Squadrons, 41st Infantry Division. Commander: Lieutenant Colonel Nikolaus Yankovich von Jeseniksa Jesinik Yankovich Miklos Lesrades 5th Hussars, 24th Cavalry Brigade, 11th Cavalry Division. Commander: Colonel Paul Hagedus Pal Esrades 6th Hussars, 23rd Cavalry Brigade, 5th Cavalry Division. Commander: Lieutenant Colonel Ladislaus Forster von Cisenterzi Sabeti Forster Laszlo Lesrades 7th Hussars, 23rd Cavalry Brigade, 5th Cavalry Division. Commander: Colonel Johann Graf Lubienski Janos Esrades 8th Hussars, 19th Cavalry Brigade, 5th Cavalry Division. Commander: Lieutenant Colonel Alexius Thej von Konkoli Thej Lesrades 9th Hussars, 24th Cavalry Brigade, 1st Cavalry Division. Commander: Colonel Koloman Ge Acute CZY von Garamshag Garamshajig Kalman Esrades 10th Hussars, Iron 2 SQNS 36th Infantry Division, 3 NIV SQNS 42nd Infantry Division 5 and VI SQNS 13th Infantry Brigade. Commander, Lieutenant Colonel Alois Hauer Alehozalezred Shako Coating of the K.U.K. Hussars Regiment.